Alright, I am Cow Cow, and today we're playing ESO. I figured I'd do something a little bit different. I didn't want to finish,
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
I didn't want to finish Legend of Zelda too quickly. And then also the last time I was playing it, I was just getting a little bit frustrated, so I just wanted to take a little bit of a break from it. But anyways, figured we would continue doing the High Isles story content, or the MSQ for that. So I'm gonna head over there right now. Hide my helmet real quick. Yeah, I got a new thumbnail for ESO stuff, so thank you, Alu Palu, for that. I was able to get it done in about an hour and a half, so it was pretty quickly. And then he also made the, what was it? Was also able to make a PNG tuber thing for my buddy Steven, so. Alright, let's teleport back to here. Okay, I believe the quest we're trying to do is deadly investigations. I gotta remember not to skip through all the, dialogue. But I was playing this, off camera, last night and a little bit today as well, and I almost got the, let's see where it is, almost got the entirety of the Flame Blossom set. I just need the bow left. And then whenever I want these items, it'll be a lot cheaper. I figured out if I just do the veteran version of the dungeon, I think it's like a guaranteed I get an item that I don't have. At least, if not any item, it's a weapon I don't have, which is nice, but it'll end up being for any of the 3 sets though, so it's not guaranteed I'm gonna get a Flame Blossom. I might get like the stuff for the for like the tanking set or the stamina DPS set or whatever.
Something terrible happened here.
You can hear it? Incredible. Ah, there you are.
Alright, Guild Magister Valencia? I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Hello, my friend. You're just
Some
in
weird
time.
high elf name.
I met Ravana here just as she was starting to look into an arcane disturbance. It can't be a coincidence we're so close to one of the Ascendant Order sites marked on the Duchess's map.
Alright, what sort of arcane disturbance?
We're not sure yet. Based on everything that Lady Arabelle has told me, it's conceivable that the Ascendant Magus could be responsible for the disturbance here. Ravana is trying to locate its source. We could use your help.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Ravana's ritual is somewhat involved, and I'd like to help her prepare. Can you gather some reagents that we'll need? She requires 3 blooming song flowers and an azure torchbug before we can begin.
Alright, where can I find these reagents?
Blooming song flowers grow in the copse of trees just north of here. You'll know them by their distinct blue and purple petals. As for the torchbug, Ravana told me they congregate near the lake at the heart of the grove. They are quite beautiful.
Alright, I'll gather the flowers and the torchbug. Okay. Oh, where are they at? Okay, that's where the torchbug is, and then the flowers are over here. Okay. I ended up getting some crowns just for having the sub to ESO, and I finally had enough just get my scrying to level 10 because I do not have time to. This is leveling the archaeology skill in this game is extremely boring. I was like, I'm just gonna pay to get it leveled up. But I should be able to use all the leads I have now. So I'll probably do that off camera at some point. There's actually some pretty good gear you can get from doing the archaeology stuff. Like I don't know what they call them. Like these weird artifacts where they have like a benefit, but then also a negative effect as well. But a lot of the times the benefit is better than. It's just so good that you're willing to take the debuff. Like I know I have this one where like every time you kill something, your damage increases, but also the damage you take increases. So yeah, I really like the thumbnail that Alu did for the ESO stuff. I'm really excited for when Sky Oblivion comes out though, because I'm probably gonna have him make something again specifically for that. I think he really did a good job with this one. I was actually surprised at how quickly he was able to do it. So that is good. There's a runestone here.
Good quality there.
Alright. Is there a torch bug? It just wants me to go back to the one high elf lady with the unpronounceable name.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's see. The flowers are in good condition, and the torch bug is alive and well. You treated nature with deep respect, and you have my thanks. Perhaps the grove will repay us in kind. Let's begin.
Alright, tell me about this ritual you're going to perform.
All things are connected. Spirits of nature reside in the swaying trees, the blooming flowers,
Oh man,
the glittering
she's
torch
definitely
bugs.
some kind of hippie.
It can be difficult to hear their songs, even for those of us
Just
who
want
listen.
to be with
But
the
it's
birds
there.
and the bees and hugging
Can
the
you hear
trees. Alright, I'm not sure. How does that relate to the ritual?
The grove is in pain, projecting a sorrow that's felt by everything nearby. This ritual will ask the rocks and the trees and the insects to simply share what they know, to lead us to the source of this disturbance. There, we might find answers.
Alright, I see. What happens now?
I perform the ritual, and we see where this trail leads. Stand back. This will only take a moment.
Alright. We'll do what you gotta do
Bones of the
then.
earth, spirits of the wild, sing unto your servants. Lead us to the source of your pain.
Look! The spirits have sent their messengers. Oh, how beautiful.
Follow
Okay.
the torch bugs, friend. They will lead you to the source of the
Alright,
disturbance.
just gotta follow the bugs. I really gotta get around to playing all the older Elder Scrolls games like Arena, Daggerfall, Hammerfell, or what was it, Redguard, and all that stuff. Thing is, I don't know if some of them are gonna. I imagine some of them are gonna be difficult to get to
That
work.
could be helpful.
Daggerfall shouldn't be too hard to get to work just because of Daggerfall Unity. But I'd imagine Arena and Redguard and Battlespire would be a little bit frustrating to get to work for me. I'm thinking what I might do, because I know I have like a bit of time left with for the art I'm getting done. I might ask Deeth, or I'll have to see if it's okay with Alu. But I was like thinking, oh, maybe Deeth can use the remaining time to make a thumbnail for him, or not thumbnail, a little PNG tuber for him,
Here?
and
How did I not know of
I
this?
might pay for one
Errant magica
for
still
Lily as
lingers.
well whenever
A
she's
powerful
available
spell
again.
was cast here. Let's look around.
It'll be the whole fucking crew. I wouldn't mind having Heretic join me on stuff too. It's just the problem is a lot of the time I don't know if his mic is gonna be good
Fire
because he's
burns
a
deep
truck
beneath
driver.
High Isle. The druids of old channeled its power. A dangerous
staff.
temptation.
That can occur when the caster can't contain the magic they attempt to wield.
Alright.
An enchanted lodestone, a cracked staff, and a smoking fissure. All left behind in a place once used by the ancient druids of the island. Curious.
What do you think happened here?
Well, the staff is obviously connected to Breton magecraft. Definitely not the implement of a druid. A cracked staff is a bad sign. Whatever they were trying to do here, they probably didn't get the result they were hoping for.
Alright, and the lodestone.
I've used such stones before. They help focus magicka over a distance. They come in pairs, you see, forming a
juice.
sympathetic link between 2 points. So this spell, whatever it was aimed at a point outside this circle.
Alright. Zaji and I found some lodestones like this in a sea elf encampment.
Oh? Fascinating. That makes sense. These lodestones can also be used to focus navigation spells. This is the truth of magic, after all. It is not inherently good or evil. It merely reflects what's in the heart of the caster.
Alright, what about the lava then?
Whoever cast this ritual obviously attempted to tap into the deep magic of High Isle. The power beneath the surface here is very seductive. But, as I am sure Ravana would tell you, using it and controlling it are not the same thing.
Alright. Can you determine what type of ritual was cast here?
Not with certainty, but I can make an educated guess. If the Ascendant Magus used this site to summon the storm that wrecked the Alliance ships, then obviously he lost control. The result wasn't what he expected, and now the Order is scrambling.
Okay. Guess I'll let Lady Arabelle know what we found.
Take the item back to Mandrake Manor, my friend. I can do a more thorough examination there.
Alright.
Ravana, if
Well, we
you'll
still
allow
got
me,
the
I will
other
help you
two
discover
areas
the
to
My circle and I thank you, Valesia.
check out. Let's go to this way shrine here and then I'll just teleport. Where I need to go. But yeah, I'm gonna get a thumbnail hopefully done tomorrow if I'm able to get a hold of Alu. To replace all the Kingdom Hearts thumbnails basically with something better, and then I'll probably start playing that again sometime soon. You still need to complete Ventus's storyline and Birth by Sleep, so there's an item here, some ashwood, or ruby ashwood.
Another find for your pack.
So whom exactly am I talking to here?
Ah, you made it. Good. Hey, so I did some skulking around while I was waiting for you. Remember Dockmaster Arnauld, the slimy skeever who sold out our ships to the Ascendant Order? Word on the docks is he's here. Sounds like his bosses aren't happy with him either.
Alright, good work. Do you know where we can find him?
The Far Dock. It's not a House-Du Fort ship out there. Assuming Arnauld's a prisoner, that's where I'd stash him. If we want to talk to him, we better act now. I don't think the good Dockmaster's long for this world.
Alright, and is anyone on patrol?
Normally, House du Fort Knights would be all over the place, but I haven't seen a one. A Senate order, though. That's a different story. They're guarding the docks between us and that ship. Whoever they paid to get rid of the Knights hit the jackpot.
Alright. How should we handle it?
Let's just make our way to that ship and see if the Dockmaster is aboard.
Goodbye. Okay, well, it wants us to go here, it looks like. Alright, well, I'll do this part of it, I guess. Gonna have to go back onto this island, though. After we sail across to the other island, which is a little bit frustrating. But, oh well. Man, it'd be cool to, like, man, I'm really excited for, like, the Neuralink to come out, man. Like, imagine being able to play, like, a game like Skyrim, just in your head.
You can handle this, right?
Forgot that there's, the Sigma Knights are guarding the area.
Side by side. That's the end of that tale.
But yeah, I was able to unlock another part of my follower Isabel's quest line, which is pretty cool. I went and did that, and I think there's only like one more quest for me to do with her once I get her approval up.
I'm at your service, of course.
So it's gonna probably take a while to get to the point where I can do it. Alright, how do I get on this boat? You know what? I just came. No, I should probably focus on doing the story for High Isles. I mean, if we end up completing it too quickly, because I don't know how much there is. I mean, we might be able to do this in one stream. I figured I'd stream this until Steven. He said he would call me back. I tried calling him today, and he said he'd call me back. So, and I texted him saying, asking him if he wanted to do Batman tonight or not. So I figured I'd just stream this until he got a hold of me. So. I think it is below. Hey, Heretic, what's up? All is good.
You got this. I'm here if you need me.
Alright. And then the ship's hold.
No more, please!
Alright.
You
Well.
You were at the
This
docks
isn't
with
the
Lady
Dockmaster.
Arabelle. I thought the Ascended Magus had returned. He didn't need tools to torture me, not with his magic. The pain, the fire.
Yeah,
It
thank
was
you,
inside my
Heretic.
skin.
It's really
Get
appreciated.
me out of here, please!
Are you accepted bribes from the Ascendant Order? You got yourself into this.
You're right. I let the gold blind me. But look, I knew nothing about special cargo, or important passengers, or Aminos, or any of it. Even Lady Arabelle said the ships were just carrying supplies vital for Lord Baccaro's conference.
Tell me everything you know.
I gave the Ascended Magus a list of names. Folks he could trust to keep quiet. Muscle to collect the goods when the ships ran aground. But it was all a sham. They captured the captains, then gave orders to kill anyone else who washed ashore.
Alright, do you know where the Sigma Knight, where the Ascendant Magus really is?
Are you serious? He didn't trust me. I never got a real name or saw his face. But he's rich, I can tell you that much. Like nobility rich. Royal rich. You can smell it on them, you know? All the perfumes and soaps and fancy clothes.
You mentioned Amanos. What about it?
It's an island to the north. A jungle rock where they send prisoners to disappear. The Magus gave orders to look for someone on Amanos. Whoever he's searching for, he moved his knights from the shallows to there. That's all I know. Cut me free!
You know, I'm gonna cut him free because he's gonna owe us. If I just leave him here, you know, he's just gonna die, and then it's just a wasted resource, so we'll cut him free.
Thank you. I'll find a way to make up for this. I swear.
You better. If you don't, I'll
Nice
fucking end your
work.
life.
I wouldn't have been so merciful, but at least we know more than we did. I'll see you back at the map.
Now he is indebted to us. I hope it's freaking daytime soon in the game. That way it's easier for me to see. Okay, so I don't need to go to that island. Okay, that's good. Probably will have to go there later, though. Oh man, like I really like Nightblade, but there's like one class I wish, like I would want to DPS on.
Ready to write the
Probably
next
it'd
chapter?
probably be the Sorcerer, if anything.
Your prowess was befitting a knight.
I know
Well
the
done.
Sorcerer is a really fun class. Like the Magicka Sorcerer is real fun, and so is the Stam Sorcerer, honestly. I have no idea how tanky it is with the Sorcerer. I imagine it's not really that good.
On my honor.
But one of my I remember like a while back I was just like leveling up, doing like battlegrounds on a sorcerer I made, and I had like this gear set up that was really good if you had like a pet build.
Stand up.
And man, I was able to fucking wreck people in PvP with that build. Although once I got to like level 50, it obviously wasn't that good anymore, but it was really good leveling up. Yeah, the pet sorcerer is a lot of fun because you know this is basically your minions do all the work for you, and like you put like a Daedric curse on people and they'll like explode, and you have like your unstable familiar chasing them and the winged twilight chasing them as well. So it's pretty lethal in the low level PvP.
Back in the saddle.
I have one more thing to investigate. I wonder why the Scald King of the Ebonheart Pack didn't go to this meeting himself, and why he just sent his son out to do it.
Wait. This isn't right.
But yeah, King Emmerich and Queen Irene go themselves, so it's kind of interesting. He's a scared little Nord man.
Looks like this is the place. I'll back you up. Hey there, fish. We make it to the spot, and what do you know? There's some kind of cave here, just like the map suggested.
Have you checked out the cave yet, Captain?
By myself? No, I was waiting for you. I wouldn't have even noticed the entrance if I wasn't looking for it. Probably why the Ascendant Order chose it. That's the thing about islands and ships. You can always find the rats.
Alright, I'll go inside and see what's in there.
Not alone you won't. For all we know, the whole damned order is meeting inside. With any luck, I'll get a chance to pound the bastards that wrecked the spearhead. Let's go.
Alrighty. Alright, yeah, I like Red Guards, because, like, they're supposed to be, like, Middle East, like, they're supposed to be, like, people from the Middle East in real life, from what I can tell. Like, with a lot of their architecture and stuff. I know in, like, Skyrim, back in the day, I could make a really attractive Red Guard female. Give it enough time. And like one of the things I would do is like put like cause like I noticed like there's like a war paint I really like to use for the Red Guard characters I make in Skyrim. And it looks like kind of like a tribal like kind of like feel to it, and then like I'll make it like the war paint just white. Which goes well with the Red Guard's dark skin, so as the colors go well together. I mean, I think like white, like it, you know, like characters that are like have like dark skin. I think this is like a perfect example. We have like Storm from the X-Men, and she's just like drop dead gorgeous. With like her white hair and like kind of like bright, like white eyes, I guess.
They knew everything. Who we were carrying, where we were going. But
very pleasing to the eyes.
We're in this together.
I remember I tried playing Storm in Marvel Rivals, but I don't think it was really that good. I mean, that being said, I really enjoyed playing, forget the character's name. The spy character with the sniper rifle. It's Black Widow, maybe, or I don't know. But I like playing her, but then I remember my buddy Prav was telling me she's probably one of the worst people you can play as, like she sucks. But I don't know, actually I had fun playing that character. I think the only problem with her though is like if people are moving too fast, it's hard to get a clear shot with your sniper rifle in Marvel Rivals when you play that character, but it's whatever. Hey, friend.
Don't let them get behind you.
I'm glad we're able to kill these guys with Isabella and get some XP. Almost level 10, I think. I think the followers, they maxed out at level 20, I believe. I'll probably just keep on using her until she's level 20. I'd imagine I'd have her storyline complete by then too, but it'd be probably worth getting her maxed out. That way,
I recognize that one.
that way,
He was
like
aboard
she's
my
as strong
ship.
as she
Lady
possibly can
Arabelle
be.
was right, damn it. We do have a rat in our company. Now I owe her a bottle of Tamika's dark rum. Someone gave our plans to the Ascendant Order, and they somehow used lodestones to track us and target us with that storm.
Alright, how many people knew about the plans to transport the Alliance leaders to High Isle?
Not a lot. Lady Arabelle, Lord Bacaro, and some of his top aides, the 3 captains, Duchess Alea and a few nobles, and anyone the Alliance leaders shared it with. If there's one thing I learned about royal courts, they leak like a sinking ship.
Alright, were you and the other captains in contact?
We met briefly early on. Then we each sailed different indirect routes to get here. I didn't rendezvous with the other ships until we were almost at the archipelago. Anyway, I guess this shows us how the Ascendant Order rewards its agents.
What do you mean?
Look around. These traders survived the storm and the shipwrecks and returned here just like they were told to. And what do they get for their trouble? A blade to the heart for each of them. Come on. Let's get out of here and tell Lady Arabelle.
Well, you know how Bretons do things. Like, Bretons do things like they're in the Game of Thrones books, you know? And they just betray one another. Alright.
Make them pay for my sword.
So I gotta talk to Lady Arabelle again.
What do you say to
Isn't
some
that
celebratory
just...
sweets?
Yeah, it's over here. Let's just teleport here. Teleport to our little inn room. Basically, I really need to get around to like decorating all the inn rooms I have. Gonna like spruce the place up.
Gather round, ye lads and lasses, listen far and wide. For across the aisles and for a while we had a source of...
So now I gotta go back to Lady Arabelle, who I believe is the character who's dressed like a complete doofus, but so they're weird spectacles.
There you are, my dear. I was beginning to worry. Tell me everything. What did you find at the sites marked on Alea's map?
Alright, we learned that traders placed lodestones on the ships to draw the storm to the vessels.
Traitors? This confirms our suspicions. But lodestones are powerful arcane focuses. What else did you discover, dear?
One of the sites was a druidic ritual circle. We found a lodestone there too.
Lodestones on the ships and at the ritual site? That must be how the Ascendant Magus targeted the ships with his storm. Remarkable. But was the storm meant to delay the ships, or give the Order the opportunity to capture the Alliance leaders?
Alright, a letter indicated the storm was meant to kill, but Valencia thinks they lost control of the ritual.
So the Ascendant Magus isn't infallible. That's good to know. And the evidence we've uncovered up to this point tells us the Order believes the Alliance leaders are still alive. They're actively hunting for them. We must find them first.
Alright, we located the dockmaster. He told us the Order has moved their search from the shallows to Amanos.
Amanos? I suppose it's possible the leaders washed onto that God's forsaken island. While I determine our best approach to that place, I need you to go to Shipwrecked Shoals and aid Captain Suzo. I received an urgent message right before you arrived.
Alright, I guess I'll head there then.
The shoals are a graveyard, the final rest for vessels that met an unfortunate end in the straits between High
Alrighty, bye.
Isle and... Shipwreck Shoals is on the northern coast, just...
So where are we going?
It'd be nice to get off my feet.
Oh, where... I guess I'll just follow the quest marker. Yeah, it's leading us out here. We'll be able to actually see where it wants us to go to now. Okay, it wants us to head here. Alright, well I'm gonna head toward this way shrine over here, and then I can teleport over there. Get a little bit closer. Oh man, my blood sugar is still going up. I mean, I already took a bunch of insulin though. I don't want to accidentally take too much. I think maybe it's just taking a little while for it to recognize that I took insulin, maybe? So, closest place to here is right here. There's wood nearby. Is there a pet bear? I still need to level my warden character that I made. I think the warden is the only character I don't have, the only class I don't have leveled up. I was told by one of my friends that plays this game is that warden's probably one of the best healers. I don't know if that is for anything specific, like if they're the best PvP healer or the best PvE healer. I don't know. But then again, when I was doing the Dragonstar Arena the other day, somebody in there told me that Nightblade was probably one of the second best healer. So I don't know who's telling me the truth. I don't really feel like Nightblade's that good of a healer. I feel like Necromancer is even better than them. But then again, I think Necromancer was a class they made around the time where, and it's like, okay, let's just make, you know, new classes. Like, they're able to do, you know, all three roles relatively well. Because I know a lot of the classes when the game first came out, like if you were a Nightblade, you know, you're probably meant to deal damage. If you're a Sorcerer, damage. Templar, you can do damage or heal. Dragon Knight, you can tank or do damage. I think was how things worked back then. So. Oh, okay, there's some sea elves. I forget who the king of the sea elves, what his name was. I forgot. It escapes me. Like maybe Ogum or Magnum. I don't know. I know, like, he has like an item, or there's like a coffer that like spits out gold or whatever. At least I know that's what the item did, I think. And
did Lady Arabelle send
the Elder Kings mod for
I found
Crusader
her.
Kings 2. I think it also did that in the museum mod for Skyrim. I forgot
When I
the
got
name
to
of the
the
mod
shoals
escapes
and
me at the
saw all
moment.
those sea elf pirates and handalids, I quickly sent a message to Lady Arabelle requesting assistance. But I was able to sneak over here, and that is when I spotted her. The sea has returned her back to me.
Who was returned to you?
My ship, the Kamal's Bane. Oh, I thought I lost her forever. She washed ashore on the shoals, thank the Hist. It took me some time to reach this spot without being detected, but now that you're here, we can see what remains of my vessel.
Alright, I'll help you search the wreckage.
She will never sail again. But at least it will be good to see her one last time. And perhaps we can find some indication of what happened to my passenger, Prince Ernskar of Windhelm.
Let's go take a look.
You check the hull, and I will search among the wreckage. Be careful.
Here's the hole.
Stay back. I can still fight. I didn't think anyone would come for me. But if you're with the captain, please. It's Prince Ernskar. We have to help him. I'd be dead if it wasn't for the prince.
Alright. You know where we can find Prince Ernskar?
Not exactly. After that strange storm swept in and the ship hit the rocks, we were struggling to get to the small
Alright, I'm gonna
west.
take some more
A
insulin.
wave
This just
hit me
keeps
and I
on
thought
going up and
that
up,
was
and
the
it's
end.
making me nervous.
But Prince Ernskar lifted me up, tossed me in the boat and shoved it away.
There's like 2 arrows going up on my Dexcom. It's like, okay, it must be going up pretty fast. Alright, what happened then?
The Kamal's Bane started to break apart. The storm pushed us into the straits and the current was dragging most of the ship toward Amanos. I stayed in the small boat as long as I could. Then I leaped into this piece of the wreckage and landed here.
So what happened to Prince Ernskar?
The last I saw, he was alive and clinging to the part of the ship floating toward Amanos. Even through the storm, I could hear others in the water, but the winds were sending the wreckage in all directions. You need to go find Prince Ernskar.
Alright, we'll find the prince.
Return to the manor. Lady Arabelle must know of this. I'll return as soon as Isling can travel.
Turn to Mandrake Manor. Is that just back here? I think it is. We'll find out. Some ginger ale. At least the diet soda doesn't have any sugar in it, even though it's still horrible for me.
I bet I can bang the dents from my armor while we're in town.
Okay.
Fill us with nature's glory and guide us on our path.
Did you see what happened? An earthquake destroyed the Colossus of Gonfalon while the nobles were having a
Hey,
party.
Cobra, what's up?
Statue of the Baron Admiral.
Hope you're doing well today.
Bad winds are coming
On the
to
moon.
High Island.
I'm just playing ESO again. Continuing the main story for the High Isles DLC. This is the wrong way.
Friend, Lady Arabelle is waiting for you upstairs.
Okay, she's upstairs. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Another one of my favorite associates, back safe and sound. And were you successful? Did Captain Suzo find anything important at the shoals?
We found the wreckage of Suzo's ship and a survivor. She said Prince Ernskar floated toward Amanos.
Well, that corroborates
Is this game
what the
fun?
Dockmaster
I
told
think
me.
it's fun.
If Prince Ernskar is
My
still
only
alive and
criticism
related
of
to
this
Amanos,
game
perhaps
is
the other Atlas leaders
the
did as
loot
well.
boxes.
Of course, that doesn't
But
mean
other than that,
say.
I think it's a fun MMO. Alright, what do you mean?
Only a small part of the island is hospitable, and Amanos Station is barely that. The rest of the island is an untamed jungle full of deadly plants, wild creatures, and gangs of prisoners. Not exactly a stroll in the park.
There's no law and order on Amanos?
House Menard controls Amanos, but they restrict their oversight to Amanos Station and the prison stockade. They leave the jungle to the prisoners. Either the royals washed ashore in the jungle, or the Menards are keeping their arrival secret.
Alright, so now we go to Amanos.
Soon, my dear. First, prepare yourself while I finish making the needed arrangements. We'll head to Amanos in due time. For now, remember all we have learned thanks to your efforts. Take this as payment. You more than earned every gold piece.
Alright.
I hoped that by investigating the Ascendant Order, we'd uncover a clue as to how to find the missing Alliance leaders. Now we have it on good authority that they may be on Amanos. From the cookpot to the campfire, as my great-aunt Ailes used to say.
Alright, the cook pot to the campfire, question mark?
It's just a saying, dear. As you're still on retainer, I'd like you to spearhead our rescue efforts. Jakan will go with you to the island, then you'll split up to search for the royals. It's risky, but there's a lot of ground to cover.
Alright, well how will we get to the island?
Aboard a prison ship. They sail for Amanos regularly from the Dufort docks. We'll be contracting the services of a Captain Bassrush. She's a dear friend. Jakan and I will meet you there after I finish briefing Captain Colleen and the others.
Alright, I'll meet you at the docks then.
While you head to the Fort Docks, I'll discuss our plan with the Alliance captains. We'll need them for this to succeed. Captain Bazrush will get you to the island safely. I know for a fact she can't refuse a purse full of gold.
Alright. How do Dracarn and I get off the island once we find the Alliance leaders?
Captains Kalin, Suzo, and Zaji have been procuring ships just for that purpose. The waters around Almanos are treacherous, but I have faith in their skills. I wish I could send more agents to help you, but I prefer to keep a low profile.
Alright, well, goodbye.
Wait, what? The prison island?
We're going to Amanos, are we?
Say in this.
Stendarr, keep
Oh,
us
I
safe.
know you can't stand to be left out of the action.
Alright, how do I get out of here?
You can tell of your daring escape.
Well, that's true.
Okay, I accidentally ended up in her backyard. That's not what I wanted to do.
Friend, Lady Arabelle is waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. Oh, I think I know where it wants me to go. It wants me to go here, I would imagine. Although there's a thing right there. I'm gonna be right back though. I'm gonna take a quick bath. My stomach's bothering me a little bit, so hopefully taking a bath will calm it down. So I'm gonna be right back. So just one moment.
be a pirate when sailors on land are such
Alright, I'm gonna make some tea and then I'll be right back. Just 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I feel better now, though. And I have some tea as well, so it should help. Have some ginger peach tea. Alright.
Back in the saddle.
So yeah, we're heading towards Amanos Island. One sec. I'm gonna just message Steven real quick. And then we'll continue on our regular programming. If I can just find him on Discord. I have like so many people messaging me all the time. Okay. Where's the way shrine? It's over here. And you see he's playing World of Warcraft. I guess he forgot to message me. Yeah, we want to go right here. Yeah, it's over here. Let me make sure I'm tracking the quest.
Sorry, Lady Arabelle. I couldn't find any of the volumes on your list at my last port.
No time for books today, my darling. My friend has a favor to ask, so play nicely.
Good health to you, Wayfarer. I'm the captain of the Shackled Guar. Now tell me, what grand adventure has Lady Arabelle drafted you into, and what does it have to do with me?
Right,
Talk
Lady
fast, Mainlander.
Arabelle
I sail for Amanos on the tide.
I thought she was done talking. Lady Arabelle wants us to go with you. We need to get to Amanos without being noticed.
Oh? And I suppose she's offering her usual pouch of gold and the promise of an evening's company at her manor? She does know the way to this sailor's heart.
Alright, so you'll get us to Amanos?
If that's your port of call, who am I to argue? Just know the dangers before you step aboard my ship. If they process you in the stockade, you'll never leave Amanos alive. If you head into the jungle, beware the beasts and the gangs of banished.
Alright, what's that?
The gangs of prisoners who band together to survive in the jungle. They're all bad, but the green serpents are the worst. Here, for you and the pretty boy. Disguises. Put them on and try to look appropriately forlorn as you go aboard my ship.
Alright, why do we need disguises?
You need disguises because you want to travel aboard a prison ship. And because you want to avoid notice when we reach Amanos. So, disguises. You'll look like just two more poor bastards bound for the prison island, guaranteed.
Alright, well we're off to fucking Alcatraz.
You know the lady.
Right. Well, I don't think I need to talk to her about anything else. It'd be under appearance. No. Use prisoner disguises. How do I... Oh, just do this.
Shackled Guar is just down the pier. Move, you dirty prisoners.
You get them there, you old sea dog, and I'll get them out.
I'll do my job, Arabelle. And remember, I like pomegranate wine with my salted mutton.
Right.
Inside, prisoner. Move!
Alright. Put on the disguise again. And then go through this gate.
Psst. Over here.
What do you want, you punk? Oh, it's Jakarn. Okay.
Like my new outfit? What better way to search Amano Station than disguised as a jailer, huh? I'll see what I can learn about our missing royals here in the stockade and around town. You head to the jungle. From what I already heard, you need to hurry.
Alright, well, what'd you hear?
Before I engaged in 2 of my 3 favorite activities, eavesdropping and thievery, I heard the jailers talking about a bounty placed by the Green Serpent's prison gang. They're offering a reward for 3 nobles that washed ashore in the jungle.
Alright, so you think those are the Alliance leaders?
What else could it be? Do you know of any other noble-born people who were lost at sea in the area? So head north and go through the big gate. That's your way into the jungle. Meanwhile, I'll see whether or not House Mornard is involved in all this.
Alright, well, once I find them, how do we get off the island?
First, find the leaders. If you can't do that, find the serpents. One of them is bound to know something. I hear they have a camp northeast of the jungle gate.
Alright, well, that's all I need to know. I can figure out the rest.
Find the lost.
I think I may have.
I'm heading into the jungle.
Don't be stupid.
Okay, oh no.
We're safer here in the stockade.
Isabel's fighting the
I am a
guard.
true hunter. Freedom or death.
I don't think I need my my disguise anymore though, so that's good. It's out into the jungle.
Are you a political prisoner? A war criminal?
Through this gate lies the jungle of Amanos. Your home for the rest of
This
your
one knows
miserable
she can never leave the jungle. But sometimes slipping through that gate
Get
is
on
so
our
tempting.
mount. Whatever we're looking for is just straight ahead. Let's follow this path.
You failed again, Lasham.
The Green Serpent gang.
I'm dangerous too. Red, mostly us. Kills.
Water.
Looking forward to seeing what you make of that.
Captured royal and find the others. I promised all we to the Ascendant Magus, and I won't
Map. Maybe that is where they washed off to. Okay, that looks like where we're headed.
On the move.
I wonder which of the Alliance leaders we're gonna run into first. I'm very curious.
The charges include larceny.
I do hope it's Queen Irene, just because we haven't seen her in forever. But it would be interesting to see King Emmerich too. I mean, I'm not really too excited to see Prince Irnscar because I just remember seeing him and his father a lot during the Dark Heart of Skyrim DLC way back when. So
Another fight? Well, if you insist. Oh. Walker, is that you? What are you doing here? Are you a prisoner? No matter. Just seeing you makes me feel 100 times
yeah,
better.
so these things, you'd think they're like some kind of mount, right? No, they're just another type of Khajiit. So depending on what the moon sign is, like if it's a crescent moon or a full moon or whatever, whenever a Khajiit is born, the form they take is dependent on what the moon, what phase the moon is at. So, like, you can have, like, the normal Khajiits you play as. They can end up like that. They can end up like the Khajiits in Daggerfall that are kind of more... They're essentially just Nekos, just cat people. They just have the cat ears, basically. They can end up like this person, or they could just be the size of a house cat. You never know. But yeah, the Khajiit are very interesting. But anyways, it's good to see you too, Casca. Saji has been very worried about you.
Sachi's alive! That's good to know. Now I can kill him for getting us wrecked as soon as I see him. But when the storm hit, it was all I could do to hang on to some wreckage and make it to this beach. We're on Amenos, right?
Yeah, yes, this is a prison island. I came to find you and 3 Alliance leaders.
The Alliance leaders, right. I keep meaning to try to find Queen Irene, but every time I get started, more of those prison mongrels rush out of the jungle and attack me. I love a good fight as much as the next sailor, but I'm exhausted.
If you're up to it, we can search for the Queen and the others together.
Sure. 2 noses are better than 1. If we can pick up Queen Irene's scent, I can track her. That's sort of my specialty. The nose knows, as the kittens say. Stay close and follow me.
Alright, right behind you, Casca.
Let's look around. If I catch a familiar scent, I can follow it.
Alright. So, what am I exactly supposed to do? I need to exit that. I guess we just follow Casca. There's a book I haven't read yet.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
It's a crude shelter.
Give me a moment.
Got a lemon as well.
Someone used this shelter recently. Their scent is fresh. Familiar.
Oh man, a cool glass of lemonade sounds so good right now. No idea.
What have we got here?
Maybe some like pink lemonade too. Oh
The
man.
remains of a fire. There are tracks here. This way.
The problem with me and drinking lemonade, though, is it's extremely acidic, which is not good for my stomach. But, man, it sounds really good right now.
Let me take a sniff. Ah. There was a fight here. What's that? On the ground.
Invitation medallion.
That medallion has the Queen's scent all over it. There. I have her trail.
I want to get this Columbine.
Another find for your pack.
Where'd you run off to? Okay, well, I guess I'll just go this way. She ran off without me. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I know the Columbine ingredient's really good for making potions. If you mix the right stuff up together, make a potion that restores all 3 resources: health, stamina, and magicka. Oh, that's Queen Irene. Hey there, beautiful.
Ariel, bless my crown, but it's good to see you, my friend. Don't tell me you got washed onto this oblivion-cursed rock, too. You have my apologies, old friend. I must smell like a 3-day dead gua right now.
Alright, Lady Arabelle sent me to find you and the other Alliance leaders.
Ah, Lady Arabelle. I knew she wouldn't leave us to rot in this jungle. But she only sent you. Not an army or a chivalry of knights. No matter. I welcome the company. Trouncing these green serpent bastards is amusing, but I'm starting to grow weary.
Why send a contingent of knights when you can send me, Cow? Most interesting gnome alive. Alright, I can signal a rescue ship as soon as we find Heineken, Emmerich, and Prince Ernskar.
Ah, yes. We were together for a time, but we argued and he rushed off in a huff. I believe I know where to find him after we make some preparations for our rescue. You can signal a ship, but I can help calm the storm that hugs the coast.
How can you do that?
Never heard about my time with the Sea Elf pirates? They taught me some weather magic. Could you get what I need for the ritual? A claw from a volcanic beast, a feather, and the bones of a drowned sailor. Sadly, these beaches are thick with those.
Alright, I'll find the items you need for the weather ritual.
Gather the claw, a feather, and the bones, and I'll make sure the rescue ship can reach the shore safely. While you're gone, I want to take a look at Casca's wounds. She won't admit it, but I can see that she's hurt pretty badly.
Alright, well, later, Queen Irene.
You know, Queen Irene seems like the kind of person I'd like to get an ale with.
Oh yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do. I mean, I think Queen Irene's backstory was she was like an adventurer or whatever, and then like she kind of showed up back home unexpectedly and just basically just took the crown from her brother. Well, I think she was the heir basically, but they didn't know what happened to her, and then she just showed up unexpectedly. It's like, oh, the crown's mine, by the way, because I'm the heir or whatever. So. But I believe yeah, she's been places.
What did you find?
Queen Irene's kind of an interesting character. I think, although I do remember in like her reading her backstory way back when. Like, she does not like Abner Tharn for whatever reason. I think the two of them have beef. But it doesn't really matter at this point, because I think in the storyline, after you do the Elsewhere DLC stuff, Abner Tharn fucking dies. Which fucking sucks, because he's honestly one of my favorite characters in the story for this game. I love Abner Tharn. And then you might recognize the surname Tharn. And, you know, oh, isn't there Jagger Tharn in Arena? And you'd be correct, because Jagger Tharn's ancestor would be Abner Tharn, or the Tharn family, so. We're all the way back in the Second Era, even here, so. Imagine they would probably die out in the Arena game when you kill Jagger Tharn. But, unless there's, like, other members of the Tharn family or whatever, but I doubt it because you never run across them. Alright, Sailor Bones. Well, I wonder how Queen Irene would have learned, like, weather magic from Sea Elves, because Sea Elves fucking hate High Elves. I mean, she would have had to have been, like, their prisoner. Because I know if, like, Sea Elves, like, do anything with High Elves, they're essentially, like, exiled. Let alone if, like, they're to get romantically involved with a High Elf, they'd be like, oh, we're just gonna kill you.
While portals to and from Amanos are prohibited, I can teleport within the confines of the island. It just takes more effort. Interesting. Thank you for procuring these items. With them, I can clear the storm when we're ready to depart.
Alright. I feel like Queen Irene looks a little bit different from how I remember her looking in this DLC. It's still good to see her. Alright, we still need to find High King Emmerich and Prince Ernskar.
Oh, very well, if you insist. You may not believe this, but Emmerich and I do not always see eye to eye. He's as stubborn as his throne is uncomfortable. Why the Bretons insist their king must suffer every time he sits down, I'll never understand.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. You know, you know, I guess maybe I would know because I'm a Breton, but who knows? I mean, you could always ask the Durrani family. I mean, maybe they would know. I mean, they're elves. Maybe they have some insight to it. You know, they once ruled High Rock, the Durrani hegemony. Alright, where were you when High King Emmerich took off on his own?
Here, I'll mark your map. It was just north of here. I wonder how excited you'll be when the eagle and the lion are back together again. We tend to argue.
Yeah.
A lot. I'll catch up after I prepare the items you brought me for the ritual.
I mean, he's just jelly that, you know, he can't girl boss it up like you can.
Have no fear, I'll be along shortly. I just need to... Never mind, it's complicated. Magica. Don't worry, I've got this. Go find Emmerich. I'll be fine, I just need a moment. Sea elf magic.
I don't really honestly. That's a little bit condescending for me to call her a girl boss, though. Actually, I do think Queen Iren's a good character. I mean, she's not like overpowered like they make a lot of female characters nowadays. And she actually does need the players' help. So.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
This is his fault. But no Emmerich. That man is infuriating. This complicates the
Man,
situation.
she's talking so much shit.
Let's talk. Emmerich isn't here, but he left behind a number of green serpents. For a man of his advanced years, he can still swing a powerful sword.
Alright. Any ideas where we can find him now?
Emmerich is nothing if not reliable. Look at the way the dead serpents are laid out. Isn't it obvious? He left a trail to follow. It leads directly into the cave just up the path. Go ahead and look for him.
Are you coming?
I'll be along shortly. The poultices should have done their job by now, so I want to go back and retrieve Casca. We will want her strength at our side before this is over, and she needs to be nearby when you signal for the rescue ship.
Alright, I'll go look for Hakeem Emmerich. See you later, Gator.
Don't worry about me. If I could survive the politics of Somerset, I can handle an inhospitable island. I'll retrieve Casca and we'll meet up with you in a bit.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, time to go
What do you think we'll find around the
gather
next corner?
Hakeem Emmerich. But yeah, I remember the Aldmeri Dominion storyline being pretty good in this game. Like, a lot of it is, like, just dealing with... I think it's, like, a group called the Veiled Inheritance, or whatever. And they're just, like, very salty that... They're essentially working with the lesser races, otherwise known as Wood Elves and Khajiit. And they're just very salty about that. And it's just like, oh, the Veiled Inheritance are just a typical racist High Elves. Where not all the High Elves in the Aldmeri Dominion in this game are like how they are in Skyrim. Because yeah, the High Elves and like the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim are fucking horrible. But that wasn't really the case in the second era, as far as I can tell. I mean, you even have like the Thalmor in this game as well, but I don't think they're as radicalized as they are in
We can walk away from.
by the time of Skyrim. So, and a lot of the reason why the High Elves have a good reason to fucking hate Talos and the Elder Scrolls Skyrim and I guess the other games too. Even though you don't really see much of it because you're not, it isn't really touched on. But and it's because like. Basically, Tiber Septim. He had everything to do like a peaceful negotiation. And then the moment he had the Numidium, he just chose to fucking devastate the Somerset Isles with a hostile takeover. When it wasn't even fucking necessary. So he just like slaughtered a bunch of them for no reason. And that's pretty much why the High Elves fucking hate the idea of Talos, the Ninth Divine.
Get back, thief.
Because as far as they're concerned, he's a fucking murderer. Yeah, I really do love Elder Scrolls lore. That is for damn sure. It's like I really wish I could get into things like Warhammer, but I feel like there's just too much stuff involving Warhammer lore. Not only that, it's just with From what I can tell by just watching people that cover the topic, Warhammer has just become more and more gay over time, with them adding like woke stuff to it. So I don't even know if it's worth getting into at this point.
Glad we're alive and they're not.
And then I know BattleTech used to be good for a while, but I heard that is kind of the same as Warhammer now. It's just like they just add a bunch of stuff that isn't necessary to it with real life politics and stuff. And it's like I'd just rather not have that in my games. Whatever. Got another intricate item, nice. Can sell that whenever we get into town. A giant clam, some clam gall. Another giant clam. No, it's not letting me loot it. These crabs first. Who are we attacking now? There. There's no clam ball in that thing. Alright. I think I just gotta follow the path here. Alright, I think, I don't know. Oh, I got a message from somebody. It might have been fucking Steven. I mean, it'd probably be best if we just, let me see who it's from, first of all. No, it isn't from fucking Steven. Alright. It's gonna be something I'm gonna have to plan ahead of time with them. I'm gonna be a little bit cross with him now if he ends up changing his mind about wanting to do this, but don't tell me you want to do something and change your mind at the last minute, especially after it's been money and stuff. Then, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to fucking play Batman Arkham Asylum. Which I don't mind doing, it's just, I think it'd be more fun to watch my buddy Steven play it. Do that, just because he's a lot better at the game and he's completed it multiple times, gotten all the achievements. So I just think it'd be better to watch someone like him do it, and then I can just stream his stream over to like Discord or whatever onto YouTube. So. Oh no, she just turned into... She basically has the tree form in World of Warcraft. So assuming this tree form isn't about healing, it's about doing damage. with it. Got a girdle. I already know that item. Okay. It's useless then.
More of you vile serpents to fight. Good. I'm just getting started.
You aim for the king, you better not fucking miss.
Green serpent ruffians. Shame. I was hoping to notch an even 20. My friend, what a turn of fate to meet you here of all places. I didn't accidentally banish you to Amanos, did I? No, of course not. I'd remember if I saw your name on one of those prison writs. But what are you doing here? Pray, tell.
Alright, Lady Arabelle sent me to find you and the other Alliance leaders.
Lady Arabelle, you say? How is the
Let me
dear
actually
woman?
drink the
She
tea
and I
that
have
I
shared
made.
quite a few close calls over the years. But she only sent you? I assumed I merited at least a dozen nights or so.
Well, I'm worth a
I
fucking
assume
dozen
you have a way to
nights.
get us off this damn island.
Alright, I can signal a rescue ship as soon as we find Prince Ernscar and Queen Irene can clear the storm.
Ah, you've seen Irene. And she's still alive? Good. Do you know, I was looking for young Ernscar when these serpents rushed out and tried to toss me in that cage. I showed them. But I think they may have captured our wayward Nord prince.
Yeah, I mean, you should have seen Queen Irene, Keen Emmerich. She was talking some mad shit about you. Alright, I did overhear some green serpents mention they had captured one of you.
I half expected to find our young Nord prince sitting atop a pile of dead serpents, but no such luck. Let's take a look around and see if we can find anything that points to where the serpents might be holding Uran's pup.
Alright, I'll look around.
Come to think of it, I also heard these serpents mention a captured noble. I suppose that's what whoever's behind this told them. No reason to reveal we're royals. Instantly raises the bounty. I really wish I'd taken one of them prisoner, though.
But it's so much fun just, you know, watching them squirm when you're slitting their throats, right? Alright,
Ernscar was here.
Have you
before
ever
they
read
moved
some
him.
of his writing?
I'm sure of it.
He's actually a very talented author.
Sungur, Axe of the Scald King.
The Scald King's axe. Ernscar held that like Queen Maria grips a sweet roll. He wouldn't give it up willingly.
Alright, are you gonna follow me, Hiking Emmerich? Are you gonna, like, help me fight stuff? I don't have time to
Fights
read.
like a giant. That sounds like Ernscar. And he's at the coin fort. Well done.
Alright, I need to find my way out of here.
All that dead loud had was this bottle of wine.
Oh man, that tea is really good. I might make me some more of it. Man, I want to get more, like, I would like to, like, get into coffee, maybe, but I don't have a coffee machine, sadly. I know there's this one coffee brand I really like, or I never tried it, actually, so to say I like it would kind of be misleading, but I gave it to some of my family members for, like, Christmas one year, and they said they really liked it, so I actually want to try it.
I washed up alone, and now I'm surrounded by allies. At least, allies for the nonce. It's funny how fate can change in a moment, eh? Let's talk about the things we found in the cave.
Alright, we found a note from the Green Serpent leader.
Right. Mentions taking their captive noble to the coin fort. That has to be Prince Ernscar. Amanos used to be a stronghold for High Rock slave traders, but that was many years ago. There's a crumbling old ruin just west of here.
Alright, there were Breton slave traders, eh?
A long time ago, yes. Not something the Covenant sanctions today, but you're missing the pertinent point. The Green Serpent Gang is using the old coin fort as a hideout, and they're holding Prince Ernscar. We did indeed. There are songs sung about that weapon. Literally, Uran performed one of them the last time we shared company. We must return it to the prince when we find him. Anyway, our course seems clear. We make for the coin fort to the west.
Alright.
Don't worry about me.
I'll
to
meet
the
you
coin
there
fort.
then.
Fills my heart with
Shall
pride
we
to know the
journey
High
there
King
together?
knows something of our
Alright.
deeds.
Casca will run ahead and clear the path. I'll make my own.
Alright, I think I'm gonna
I'll
head
see
toward
you
the
at the
way
fort.
shrine and just teleport across the island. Teleport here, I think, because I think the other way shrine on the far western side of the island is like by the beach, and you have to like go through a cave to get out of there. So I'm just gonna teleport here, which seems a little bit smarter.
Are you interested in tales of valor? My courage has taken me throughout the archipelago.
Oh, shit. I could probably still get around here if I just follow the path. I'm guessing we're just meeting the others
This is one
here.
of the most relaxing diplomatic missions I've had in quite some time.
Walker, we need to talk.
Alright, what is it, Casca?
Bright moons shine upon us, Walker. Before you arrived, I did some sniffing. A scent like the one that lingers on that axe you found. It's inside the Coin Lord's old fort. I'd bet Zaji's left ear that it's Prince Ernskar.
Alright, any ideas on how we get inside?
Queen Irene suggests subterfuge. They seek the nobles. Let's give them one.
Alright. You're suggesting we hand over one of the Alliance leaders?
In a word, yes. Pretend Emmerich is your prisoner. Escort him to the front gate and wait for them to let you in. Meanwhile, the Queen and I will await your signal. After we free Ernskar, we'll find a place to signal the rescue ship.
Alright, as long as the High King agrees, that could work.
The High King most definitely agrees. Lead on, my foul captor.
Come, Casca.
Right, yeah, because we
Let's
don't
see how much
want to
trouble
risk
we can
our
get into.
leader, Queen
If
Irene. We'd
you
rather risk
insist.
the Daggerfall Covenant's leader. If this, you know, goes south. You following me?
Lead the way, captain.
They captured one of the nobles. You, bring that prisoner inside at once. Sentry, unlock the gate.
The old coin fort.
I'll draw the serpents out. Be ready.
Hands off, you bastard!
That's one of the nobles Tishji wants.
High
Unlock
King
the gate.
Emmerich
Grab
is
it.
no one's prisoner.
Steady, my friend.
Alright, well, what am I supposed to do? Do I just attack them?
Attack!
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess we do attack them. Okay, Queen, or no, I'm still Queen Irene. King Emmerich's like a temporary follower now. Find Prince Ernskar. I mean, this kind of reminds me of a quest in Skyrim where you gotta like find one of the Greymanes who's being held prisoner by the Thalmor. And there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. Like if you've completed the Imperial Legion quest line, you can just get like a thing from General Tullius, and General Tullius is like, "Hey, let the fucking Greymane go," and then like the Thalmor are kind of forced to comply. Basically, it's like a peaceful way of doing it. guess. There's some more enemies.
The way is good.
Fills my heart with pride to know the High King knows something of our deed. Focus your mind. Stay with me.
The Ascendant Order won't make good on their promise if he's dead, next breath.
Oh, did they just fucking kill him? That'd be kind of interesting if they did that. Killed off. Oh no, he's alive.
Can I assume this is a rescue? The King's Arrow. Is that really
I'm here
you, my
with.
friend?
Yeah, hold on. Shut
Where
up.
you fly, victory is sure to follow. But what are you doing here? How did you find me?
I'm here with High King Emmerich and Queen Irene. We came to rescue you.
So all 3 Alliance delegates still live. Good. As soon as I came ashore, I was set upon by the Serpents. I made the bastards pay. But even the son of Yoren, the Skull King, can't fight an entire prison gang on his own. There were too many of them.
That sounds like a skill issue. Here's your father's axe. Come on. Once we reach the shore, I can signal a ship to pick us up.
Sungir. Axe of the Skull King. Ah, it feels good to cradle you in my arms again, you powerful blade. But we can't go yet. The Serpent said that something called the Ascendant Order is behind us. Their leaders, the Lord and Magus, are here.
Alright.
And we will, after we deal with the Ascendant Order leaders. Emmerich would agree, and so would Irene. Come,
This
friend.
seems like a
We can
really
deal with these
horrible
traitors
idea,
in
my
one
dude.
fell swoop. With Sungir once more in hand, I feel better already. Let's find this Ascendant Lord and his Magus. I want to show them what it means to attack a no.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
It
lose
feels
all
good
3
to be
leaders
armed
now,
again.
aren't I? That's what's gonna
I've missed
happen.
you, Sungir.
I'll get Irene and Casca. We'll wait for your signal.
Go find all 3 leaders. Oh, you just lost them all. Complete waste of time. I don't know why there's no agency here. It's like I feel like I should be able to like tell them, no, you're going back to where it's safe. I'll fucking deal with the guy. But apparently my character's kind of retarded. I don't even know if our character can defeat the Sigma Knight by himself. Like 4 notifications. Can I like receive any mail as well? No? Okay. Just curious if I sold any items. I ended up selling a motif this morning for like 15,000 gold, which was really nice though. Bloodsport bows, I would like to get the full Bloodforge set, but I don't know how it works with like a lot of the motifs that come from dungeons. I'm assuming maybe you can only get 1 chapter of the motif per day. So like, you do the dungeon once on vet, you can get a motif that day, but then you gotta wait another day before it can drop again or something.
Get down there!
Marine, we must go.
Man, when is Isabel gonna level up? seems like the Sigma Knight just ran off.
No guts, no glory.
Man, I love the fucking Sigma Knight cinematic though for High Elf, but I just thought he was so fucking cool. Like, they made the bad guy look fucking badass and more cool than the good guys somehow.
I won't allow you to escape.
You've met your match.
Squire Caribou, or I don't know how to say her. I was gonna say Carib. Squire Carib. Squire Carib is dead.
Find a way outside so you can signal the ship.
Okay, well I guess the 3 Alliance leaders didn't get kidnapped. I could have swore that was gonna happen though. It wouldn't surprise me if it did, but I guess I am surprised in that we kept everybody with us. One of the few times I'm not able to call out what happens. Most of the time I know exactly what's going to happen though. Stories by your typical story archetype. I'm just able to guess it. That's why everybody hates watching movies with me.
I can see the ocean. That's a good place to use your signal.
Already looted. So place the signal flare.
Shore's bones. Let's see that light all the way back in Wilhelm. Let's get dock.
Alright, do I just jump off here or what am I supposed to do? Escape the fort. How do I don't know how I'm supposed to escape the fort. Alright, that just goes back there. Oh, there's something over here, I think. Go this way. Maybe I was like just supposed to do the signal flare there. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is where we gotta go. And it looks like we have a boss to fight. Two pussycats. Okay, we're finally dealing damage to that one. One pussycat dead. Let's kill this one. Ishi. Some weird farm tool name. But yeah, I like how I named my Argonian Warden character Worships Myr. Now all I need is like a outfit that fits like the Tribunal Temple or something. And you could be like a Argonian that was enslaved for so long by the Dark Elves who started worshipping them.
No ship can reach us through this storm.
Patience, lad. Irene is working on that.
Waves and storms. Heed my call and still your fury.
King.
Can
I don't
escape.
believe it. She actually did it.
Onto the...
Alright, well, where's it gonna take us?
We got them all, even Casca. Friend, give the word and Zaji will have you back at Mandrake Manor.
The Ascendant Makers. Someone was going to ask that eventually. Publicly, Yoren wants me to step up. The Pact is a sprawling alliance facing threats from all sides. The Skull King has many responsibilities. This is his way to finally allow me to privately. The old goat is someone warming his bed at night, and refuses to stray too far from home. She's a lovely Riften lass. Brunhilde. My father's never been happier. He was only too eager to let me travel in his stead and represent
Alright. Oh, shit.
You mean aside from being half drowned and captured by a prison gang? I fought in many battles.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
I can only imagine.
The
Ascendant
we need to
Magus and his
return
lord
to
are cowards.
Mandrake Manor and
Neither
inform
would
Lady Arabelle.
stand, of course. But you must tell her what I'd learned while I was a captive. The Ascended Order is behind all this, and they are led by the Ascended Lord and his Magus.
Oh man, that tea was so good. Alright. Well, we all kind of knew that already.
Truly? Well, you did not know that they were planning a big meeting on High Isle until we heard the Ascended Lord say it, so that's something. And did you know the Lord planned to kill us as soon as the Green Serpents delivered us to him?
Are you sure the Ascendant Order wants you all dead?
As sure as we made it onto this ship alive. They want to make a show of it. You could hear it in their voices. This Magus, this Lord, they hunger for power. And the death of 3 Alliance leaders would be quite a start to their feast.
Alright, well, I guess I'll talk to Queen Irene next.
As depressing as it sounds, that's the most fun I've had in months. To be honest,
Where have you
I
been,
wasn't
Your
sure the
Majesty?
ritual- They say these are the times that try a mer's soul. But I want to believe I've risen to the occasion. Our first adventure together feels like a lifetime ago, though, doesn't it? If I'm to be stuck on a jungle island with anyone, I'm glad it's you.
Well, it was sad not to see you on Somerset Isle.
I was as well. That business was ghastly, and I thank you for your help. Meanwhile, I was stuck in yet another interminable meeting at Eldenroot. I can assure you, Daedric princes or no, you were having more fun than I was. I'm sorry. You met Elwinari at a very difficult time. She's actually a lovely person, and she has a brilliant mind. I desperately wish I could have been there to lend my aid. And my sword arm. I don't get to unsheath my sword nearly enough.
Alright. I mean, that's cool we can, like, talk about all the adventures we've done already with, the leaders.
As depressing as it sounds, that's the most fun I've had in months. To be honest, I wasn't sure
tell
it
us
was
this.
a well-planned and dastardly attack. I could sense the magical nature of the summoned storm, and none of my own arcane protections functioned. They blocked them, somehow. If the storm hadn't raged out of control, I'd be dead now. Of course. I'm not an... Absolutely. Tamriel. They say...
Alright, I
there's-
don't know
can't.
what dialogue
As
I have
depressing as
to...
it sounds, that's... Between Emma... Absolutely.
I don't really care too much about this part of the
A
things,
daring
'cause
rescue.
it's probably no big deal. Alright, so how do I... Here we go. Travel back to High Isle. I mean, I would imagine that's another part of the MSQ done.
Nice to be back in the city.
You see,
Lady Arabelle wants you back
zone
at
guide.
Mandrake
Yeah, that'd be number
I'll see
4.
you there.
That would mean there would be 3 quests to do. I think after we complete this one, I want to do one more of the MSQ. And then the next time I stream the main story for High Isles, we'll do the last 2 next time. Whenever I next stream this, I probably won't be doing ESO as much as like Legend of Zelda and like the other stuff I'm doing, just because the from what I can tell, I don't know. I think it's just a thing with MMOs. MMOs don't really do good for streaming for whatever reason. So, but I just wanted to have fun and play it though. So that's what matters most.
Well done, my dear.
Excellent. Who wants a drink?
Good work finding the Alliance leaders and getting them off Amanos safely. I'm quite proud of you, my dear. Lord Vaccaro and I will spirit them to a more secure location shortly. Then we can turn our attention back to the Ascendant Order.
Alright, the Ascendant Order plans to hold a large gathering somewhere on High Isle.
So Prince Ernskar told me. We'll get to that. First, you need to rest, and I need to make sure our royal guests remain safe. For now, take this. As long as I can count on you, there's more where that came from. Thanks to you.
I have more messages on Discord. It's just nothing.
Once the Ascendant Lord and his Magus learn the Alliance leaders are here, they will stop at nothing to reach them.
High Isle Grand Adventure. Okay, how do we protect the Alliance leaders until the peace talks?
Lord Vaccaro and I have a secure place. They'll be safe enough there. So far, we've been on the defensive, reacting to events. The time has come to take the fight to the Ascendant Order, and my plan starts with this meeting you heard about on Amanos.
Alright. The Ascendant Lord told the Magus to assemble the Order on High Isle.
And I think I know how to determine where this assemblage will take place. While you were away, I received reports of Ascendant Order activity at Mistmouth Cave. Mistmouth Cave lies on the north.
Well, I guess I'll go there then.
You saved the... There.
Man, I don't know. I might go a little bit longer. I mean, part of me just wants to finish the High Isle stuff anyways. And it would be good to do a longer stream than normal. So I might do that. And then maybe when I finish the High Isle questline. I mean, technically, even after we finish the High Isle stuff, there's like the part 2 of it that takes place on this little island here. Which I have not explored any of it yet, and I still have to get like the sky shards and stuff as well. So there's that I gotta do. So. Here, next to those fire creatures. Alright, over here. It's a Capture Magus. Vent thing going on. There's essentially the dark anchors of the zone. Little vents you can do. I'm kind of glad they started adding those in the DLC. Like I know the Somerset Isles had like these things with these weird events with like sea creatures coming up that you had to fight, and then the Dark Heart of Skyrim had its own things as well. with the Harrow storms. Like having to kill vampires and werewolves that showed up.
Did you feel how the ground shook? Look at Ifalon in the distance. I've never seen Mount Firesong so active. I don't like the looks of that volcano. As if we didn't have enough trouble already. Could this be related to what Valencia and you discovered at the Druidic Circle? Could the Ascendant Magus really affect the volcano to such an extent?
Alright, we know the ground shook when he cast a spell in Castle Navir.
That's true. The ground rumbled when he summoned a storm at the castle. And the volcanic vents became active after he conjured the storm that wrecked the Alliance ships. There was no storm this time, though.
Alright, well what can we do about the volcano?
Absolutely nothing, dear. But Mount Firesong hasn't erupted in centuries. The Druids maintain its slumber. Let's hope they can keep it calm until we stop the Magus from drawing more power. In the meantime, let's look inside Mistmouth Cave, shall we?
Alright, well what are we looking for?
Anything that points us to the Order's upcoming meeting. If the Ascendant Magus sent out a summons, someone here should know about it. And keep watch for anything else of importance. You never know what clue will be the one to solve the mystery.
Alright, goodbye.
Head inside.
Bye,
I'm right
nerd.
behind you.
I feel like we were in this dungeon not too long ago. I think we were in here at the beginning of the stream for part of the main story quest. Oh yeah, I forgot, speaking of main story quests, I ended up getting my Viper to a level 100 in Final Fantasy XIV today. So now I just gotta, I'm gonna try and level Ninja. Slowly but surely. So do the main scenario in the PvP roulette once every day.
I hope I was of some assistance.
Alright, I need to check to see what Isabel's XP bar is at.
Mistmouth.
Or not who I want to talk to.
Mistmouth.
Come on, Isabel, there you go.
What would you ask?
She's level 10. She has about like 20,000 XP left to level up. Okay.
Dead Ascendant Order Knights? They must have fallen to the lava creatures. A map of Castle Navir. The Order attacked there already, but this map shows a river where there shouldn't be one.
Yeah, I'm hoping, I remember I was talking to my friend Polly, about this game. I'm hoping I might have piqued his interest in it. Brainwash him in order to play it with me. It would be cool if, Robin were to play this with me as well. I think it'd be a little bit harder to brainwash Robin into playing ESO with me.
You fought well.
And it's already hard to brainwash fucking Bucky into playing it with me as well. So
To continue his experiments. He plans to use this power in their next attack. We need to determine the target.
But yeah, I mean, as far as like the Bloodroot Forge dungeon, I almost have all the really hard achievements for that dungeon. The only one I have left to do is just to complete the dungeon without anybody dying once, and I need to get really lucky in order to complete that one, because like everybody needs to know what they're fucking doing for me to get to that achievement. Because if, like, you know, somebody just doesn't know what they're doing, they're gonna die to a mechanic, and it doesn't matter how good of a healer I am. You know, being the best Nightblade healer in Elder Scrolls Online. But there's just like mechanics in that dungeon. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, your ass is grass. It doesn't matter how much healing they give you. Like if you don't bash like the minotaurs when they chain you up, you're dead. You stay in this acid in the very beginning of the dungeon, you're dead. You know, it's really, if you fuck up, you know, that's it. You're not getting that achievement. But I don't really think the item I would get from doing that is really that good to begin with.
Any battle we can
I think it's just like a hat or something from what I remember, so it's like meh. I would be more interested in getting the item for the other dungeon that came with the DLC for that dungeon that came out. So I think that dungeon came out a while ago. I know the dungeons like take place near Falkreath Hold in Skyrim. So like one of the dungeons is just straight up in Falkreath Hold, and then the other one, the Bloodroot Forge, is like somewhere nearby it, from what I remember. That's pretty interesting. Oh shit! Oh no, I'm supposed to talk to you. Okay.
So let me see that.
I don't care anymore. Go to the Nevier dungeons. But I remember I was doing a dungeon in one of the tanks where a Templar tank, and I don't know, maybe doing like a Templar tank is doable now. I actually wouldn't mind playing a Templar tank if I were to do anything, because I could probably figure out a way to get an AoE taunt if I did a Templar tank with the charge ability in certain set pieces. Although I don't know if they ended up patching that out, but I know that was a thing you could do back in the day. I need to test out to see if it works, though. I mean, I could always log onto my Templar and see if it does, because my Templar still has the set items for the build I was going to go for. And ironically, I was trying to do like a PvP build involving taunting people with my Templar, and then having an AoE taunt, and just basically being an annoying little fucker in Cyrodiil PvP, essentially. Alright. There's some kind of player home there. Alright. I'm just gonna fast travel there. Fuck it. I don't mind spending 146 gold. I'm just too lazy to walk at the moment.
Be nice to get off my feet.
Alright. So apparently there's some kind of dungeon here.
Very subtle, Lady A.
Jakan and I have been watching the entrance. There are definitely people going into the dungeons and not coming out. They must be throwing quite a party down there. No sign of the Ascendant Magus, though. He may already be inside.
Alright, well, how do you want to do this, Lady Arabelle?
By using the summons we found in Mistmouth Cave, naturally. Take Jakan with you and present the note if anyone tries to stop you. Once inside, confront the Ascendant Magus and disrupt whatever plan the Order has in motion. Simple as that, dear. Oh, take them down with as much violence as possible. That goes without saying. But try not to take on the entire Order by yourselves. Good help is hard to find. If you can expose the Lord or Magus's identities, that might be enough to defeat them.
I mean, I could always just kill them and unmask them. I mean, we don't necessarily need them alive to figure out who they are.
Who does under the armor and hoods? I threw together some Ascendant Order outfits for the two of you. All you need to do is act like you belong there. Here, try them on.
Alright.
Ooh, they fit perfectly. Now get in there and find out what the Ascendant Magus is up to.
We're dressed up like some kind of ninja. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. And I forgot to call my stepmom, because I know Taco Mom asked me to call her. So I'm gonna have to, I'll probably just text her.
Lady Arabelle was
get back
right.
to me
This
tomorrow,
looks like the
maybe.
place. Probably behind that door.
I'll have to text her after the stream.
New recruits must wait outside. The Magus will address you later.
That's not fair. We want to attend the main meeting.
Stop right there. Only full members of the Order are allowed to attend the meeting. New recruits must wait out here until the Magus decides to address you.
I received this summons. I'm supposed to be at the meeting.
Let me see that. That's the Ascendant Magus's seal, all right. Very well. You can go in, but enter quietly. You're quite late and the meeting has already started.
Alright, goodbye.
Hey, we were here first.
This isn't the market, recruit. Back in line.
Dank crypt.
Our ships are ready, my lord. We can attack all Flags Island on your command.
And you can control the druid magic. It will take great power to breach the keep's defenses. We cannot afford another mishap.
I can, my lord. The Alliance leaders will have nowhere to hide after I tear down their walls.
Go then. Begin the attack.
They know we took the Royals to All Flags? And the Magus has ships ready to attack? We can't let him get away. Try the door to the right.
Alright, let's do that.
Careful.
Intercept
I don't think
them.
that letter you found will work down here. We're gonna have to fight.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Well, goodbye, disguise.
Stay free!
Magical trap. Watch your step.
Oh shit, I just step on a trap. Only, what is it? Who's the Scooby-Doo character? Is it Fred? It's all into traps like, Mustafa or whatever. All he loves are traps. I like that as a meme that he's into like the trap tag basically. It's like, okay. All I can think of are traps, Daphne. Oh shit, I ran into another trap. Alright. I thought this was like a name dude for a moment, but I guess not. Thought he was gonna do like a heavy attack on me for a moment. No, he just put a bubble on himself or whatever.
Of course. What did...
I can't wait till I get all the gear I want from like the Flame Blossom and the other set gear. I want from, it's like the Scaled Peak or whatever. I think it involves like fucking necromancers or whatever. I don't know. But I know that's the other item set I want is from there. Is what my buddy Drac was telling me.
Lady Arabelle mentioned an underground river.
No, yeah, I gotta show Drac the thumbnail for the ESO stuff. I'm sure he will like it since he's a big fan of ESO, just like me. It's one of his guilty pleasures
Underground
as well.
river. But I don't see the Magus. Let's look around.
Ooh, like Underground River. This kind of reminds me of like Dead Mines and in ESO, or not ESO, in WoW, with them like building a boat in the dead mines, and then they're gonna like blow up Stormwind with it or whatever.
Lady Arabelle's hounds. Did you think you could sniff around undetected? You are annoyingly persistent.
Oh man, his armor set looks fucking dope.
Adversaries, the Ascendant Order can be persistent too. Did you really think you defeated us when you retrieved your precious royals from Amanos? All you did was gather them in one place for me.
What do you hope to accomplish, Sigma Knight?
Would-be emperors have brought nothing but conflict and turmoil to Tamriel. Lord Bacaro is a fool to think peace can be won with gentle words. It's time to throw down those who aspire to the Ruby Throne and mete out justice with the sword.
If you kill the Alliance leaders, how will you achieve peace?
We will assume power and put an end to this wretched war. Strength can win the peace Lord Bacaro hopes for. Hard choices must be made. But one day, the peoples of Tamriel will thank us. A pity you are too blind to see this simple truth.
Truth doesn't hide under a helm. Who are you? Who are you?
You really don't know. I suppose even the legendary skills of Lady Arabelle DeVoe are not even close.
Damn it, I fucked up. I didn't know who it was.
Longer, but the tide waits for no one. Do give Lady Arabelle my regards.
Oh man, I failed. I failed. I didn't guess right. I wasn't paying attention. It was probably like the steward or something. Maybe the other guys are like a red herring.
That's Lady Arabelle. We're close.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Man, I miss the old Scooby-Doo cartoons. I remember, like, I would watch them as a little kid. They were pretty
I met
good.
the Ascendant Magus here. He was smug and annoying, and definitely a noble. But his helm disguised his voice. I thought I was fine when he only left 4 knights to guard me, but then 2 more arrived. If you hadn't drawn them away...
We met him too. The Ascendant Magus is Count Dumont de Fort, but he got away.
Dumont de Fort? There was something familiar about that voice, but I couldn't place it. When he captured me, I no doubt became the perfect distraction to use against you. Sorry about that, dear. Still, thank you for coming to my rescue.
Alright, the Ascendant Orders gather the warships for attack on the All Flags Islet.
Where I just sent the delegates? Damn it! Very well.
Yeah, you done goofed. You done fucked up,
if
you
Count
nerd.
Dumont is launching a naval
Lady
attack,
Arabelle?
he'll want the Silver Swan, assuming she's seaworthy. If we hurry, we might catch him before he sets sail.
You should have split all 3 royals, and then that way it would have been harder for them to like get them, because they'd have to like split their forces, and like hide them in secret spots, like it's a scavenger hunt. Gotta go to the Nevier docks. Man, my lips are so fucking chapped right now. Like it's at the very bottom of my lower lip, in the middle, where it's like really chapped, and it really fucking hurts. I mean, it doesn't hurt too bad, but it's like a little bit of a constant pain where like it stings a little bit whenever I move my mouth a certain way.
On the move.
It's right over here. Man, I hope we get a skill point for completing this quest. That'd be nice. Especially since I had to spend the skill points on getting the scrying and excavating things I was missing. So But, probably the next thing I'm gonna save up my crowns for that I get monthly just for being sub to the game are probably gonna be the merchants.
Count Demard? Why, no. Duchess Alea, however, is...
That way I can,
silver
like,
swan.
bank
She does not
my
wish
stuff
to
whenever I
disturb.
want, and also
Good
just
day.
sell things whenever I want
We
as
have
well.
no time to be delayed by
I
silly
think I made things perfectly clear, Mainlander. I haven't seen Count Demard all day, and Duchess Alea does not care to entertain visitors. Leave. or I will
Alright,
summon
Count
the
Demard
Fort
is a
Knights
member
to
of the
drag you
Ascendant
away.
Order. He plans to seize the Silver Swan.
Ridiculous! You slander House de Fort at your own peril. I assure you, no one but House de Fort retainers are permitted in this area. Their loyalty is unquestioned.
Oh, listen, Duchess Ellie may be in danger.
I see no rogue knights here or hostile ships off our shore. Enough of this nonsense. The only threat here is you.
The steward is definitely hiding something. Look for a launch at the end of the pier to take us to the swamp.
Ships coming in.
Alright.
Stay alone. It'll be a long week.
I can't go through here. There's a chest here, though. Not really any useful items, though. I might be able... Let me, get rid of... that. Real quick. Okay, I imagine I can... Yeah, I can go up here. Oh! There's Ascendant Order. More Sigma Knights. Sigma Knights of Sigma Town.
Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won.
Trying to riz up the Alliance leaders.
There's the Silver Swan, moored out in the bay. Hurry, if they set...
Alright.
It looks like the portholes are open.
Climb up the ladder.
Up the ladder, dear. I'm right behind you.
For the Ascendant Order!
Yeah, I knew you were part of the fucking Ascendant Order. You fucking loser. I was almost gonna say a gamer word for a moment. The bundle of 6-1. And, I don't think YouTube is allowed to say. Will allow me to say. I'll get in trouble if I say it, unfortunately. As much as I like saying it. Ah, so he's actually a Nightblade too. Well, let's see who the superior Nightblade is then. Where he's like regenning his HP. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, there we go.
When I offered you my blade, I had no idea we'd get to do things like this.
Yeah, fucking hanging out with Cow is fucking awesome. We get to do a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Someone please help! They locked me in my cabin!
The Duchess! Up the stairs, my dear.
My own steward turned against me. He had the audacity to lock me in my own cabin.
Speak with the Duchess.
This kind of reminds me of a quest in Oblivion when you're on the boat, or that's an inn, and the bandits don't know you're in there because you're in your cabin, and they forget about you, and then they lock the the bouncer
You
in
arrived
the
just
cabin
in
next
time.
door.
My steward locked me in my own cabin. The nerve! I thought he was surely going to take me away, never to be found.
All right, tell me what happened, Duchess.
I came to inspect my new flagship. When I arrived, Steward Hersey led me to my cabin and locked the door. He said we were to set sail, that I would be kept safe until the Ascendant Order finished their work. I have no idea what he was talking about.
Alright. Count Dermod is one of the Order's leaders, calls himself the Ascendant Magus. Did you know?
My brother is the Ascendant Magus? I assure you I had no idea. I have nothing to do with those rogue knights. They are dangerous rebels and outlaws. Why, They even convinced my own steward to kidnap me.
Yeah, so do you know where Count Demard is now?
Well, no. I saw Demard earlier, but when he learned the Swan wasn't ready to sail, he said he made other arrangements. He spoke with Steward Hercian, gave him a letter, and departed. Wait. The steward left the letter behind in his rush. I'm sure.
Alright, well,
Search
goodbye.
the cabin, dear. Find that letter.
Boo. Let's yoink this.
You found Demard's letter? What does it say?
I don't know.
I see you found the letter.
I didn't
Don't
read
keep
it.
me in suspense, dear. Tell me what it says.
Count Demard told the steward to take command of another ship and sail to All Flags Islet.
Let me see. A contingency plan, eh? The Ascended Order expected the Alliance leaders to drown in the shipwreck, but it seems they were prepared to launch a direct attack on All Flags Islet if all else failed. And now it has come to that.
So what do we do now?
We must warn Lord Bacaro of the danger. If we can't trust House Dufort's knights, we'll need whatever troops House Valorous and the Society of the Steadfast can scrape up. Lord Bacaro is supposed to meet me at Mandrake Manor. I'll see you.
Alright, well, I guess I'll fast travel.
My brother and my steward.
There.
Traitors. I must return to my castle and barricade the gates.
What sickness came unto our shores
Where
from
the hell am I?
constellation sea. The good
No,
fortune
I'm on the
bad
second floor.
beside and told the
I was just
tale to
confused for a moment on what floor of the inn I was at, but I know the inn room's on the second floor, so had me confused for a moment. Yeah, I'm really glad I finally got my mount training on my Nightblade just maxed out. I don't have to worry about training my mount anymore to be faster, have more stamina, or more inventory space. It's just fucking done. And it feels good.
Count Demard, or should I call him the Magus, he thinks I'm dead beneath Castle Nevere, that Duchess Alea is locked aboard the Silver Swan, and that his victory is assured. But thanks to you, he's wrong about everything. We're not finished yet, dear.
Do you really think we can stop the Ascendant Order? You think we can stop the Sigma Knights?
Let's just say I have faith. Look what we accomplished. We know who wears the helm of the Ascended Magus, and we learn the Order is moving against all flags. We have a chance to stop Count Demard yet. Take this, dear. You more than earned it.
Alright.
We determined that Count Demard is the Ascended Magus, and we discovered his plan to attack All Flags Islet. As you can see, I need your help, my friend. The Alliance leaders are in grave danger.
Alright, well how can we protect the leaders from the Ascendant Order's fleet?
I believe we can hold All Flags Castle with a few warriors. But if we need to fight our way past the Ascendant Order forces, we'll never reach the Alliance leaders in time. We require a ship the Ascended Magus won't suspect.
Where do we get a ship like that?
Remember Demard's letter to the steward? The Ascendant Order ship, Nereid's Song. It's waiting for the steward in a hidden cove. We just need to commandeer it and sail to All Flags like the rest of the ships in their fleet. Can I count on your help?
Sure, I'll help you steal a ship and sail to All Flags Islet.
First, we must find the cove where the Nereid's Song is hidden. I have no idea what cove Demard's letter referred to, but Captain Colleen might.
Alright, well, I'll go talk to Captain Colleen then.
The Ascendant Order have eyes everywhere.
Okay. Oh man, we're almost fucking done with the high, at least this part of the High Isles content. Alright. Captain Colleen's this way. I wonder if there's like a prologue quest for the next part of the High Isles story. After we complete this part of it. I know like the prologue quests are worth doing because like they'll give you some kind of like collectible or whatever.
Enough with the games. We should be out there doing something.
Ever hear the old proverb? Opportunity arrives while Khajiit takes nap.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, you'd be asleep and you wouldn't be able to take the opportunity.
Good to see you, friend, but something is wrong. While you and Lady Arabelle were off, we scoured Gonfalon Bay for signs of the Ascendant Order, and we found nothing. Not even one of their damn pamphlets. They're up to something. I know it.
The Ascendant Order is sending warships to attack All Flags Islet.
I knew it. That explains why we haven't been able to find any of their knights around Gonfalon Bay. The Ascendant Magus must have gathered all of his forces to participate in the attack. What do you need us to do?
We're looking for a ship, Nereid's Song, is in a hidden cove somewhere along the western coast.
The best place to hide a vessel on that part of the island is Jury's Cove, north of the Navir docks. Let me guess. Nereid's Song is an Ascendant Order ship. You want to use it to slip past their fleet and rescue the Alliance leaders.
Yep, that is about right.
Here, I'll mark the cove's location on your map. As for a crew, well, you're looking at your captain. As for the rest, I'll see who I can drum up.
Alright, goodbye.
One captain is good,
Right,
but
so that
two is
I gotta
even
go
better.
back to near the Navir castle.
I can't ask you.
Okay. Man, I wish I had a fucking castle in real life. That'd be fucking neato.
I found a crew.
That'd be fucking neato cheeto.
We'll collect Lady Arabelle and meet you there.
I mean, I know, there's like a castle that my family go way back when to the William of the Conqueror days we used to have. Assuming that it was ours, you never know. Is this Navir Castle? Oh yeah, it's Port Navir, so it's somewhere here.
Be nice to get off my feet.
Running around our little Gwar with his armor and pouches on him, going super fast. Yeah, I love the Gwar and the Elder Scrolls. They look so fucking cute. These dumb little lizards. I remember my friend Rap said he thought they looked like a ball sack though. I don't know how he thinks they look like that, but I love Gwar. It's a shame they do not exist anymore, and if they did exist, they would probably be extinct because they probably qualify as some type of dinosaur.
Oh, hello, dear. Captain Colleen was about to tell us her plan. Why don't you ask her how
Saji
she
thinks
wants
that the Ascendant Magus owes us a few ships, yes? Nereid's Song is a
Am I
good
talking to the wrong person?
Always with the plans.
Looks like the Ascendant Order's almost done loading the ship. If we want to seize the Nereid Song, it's now or never.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Cut the mooring lines. Start with the dock on the left and deal with any knights that get in your way. While they're busy with you, the rest of us will go around to the right and board Nereid's Song. We'll take care of the crew.
Alright, cut the mooring lines, got it.
Once you've cut all 3 mooring lines, climb aboard. We'll do the rest. And don't pull your punches with those Ascendant-ordered bastards. I lost a lot of good sailors when the Spearhead went down in their storm. Get ready, all of you. Once things begin, we'll need to move fast.
Well, it's time to delete these guys from Tamriel.
Steady on. Shake it off.
Cut the next mooring line.
We're still standing. Be proud of that.
Man, that's just somewhere I wish I could go again, would be like Catalina. Just cutting the mooring lines kind of reminded me of Catalina for a bit. I know, like, Catalina Island, they have, like, a really good ice cream place there. And they also have a really good pizza place
Give
as
the
well.
word, friend, and we'll set sail. Nereid's song is ours, Lady Arabelle.
Excellent. Set course for All Flags Islet. There's no time to waste.
I know there's like a taffy place there as well. I don't know if it's still there though. Yeah, Catalina's a really wonderful place to go visit if you ever get the chance. Definitely go.
The attack's already begun. We'll have to fight our way into the castle. Lead the way.
Alright. Now we gotta fight our way past these Sigma Knights.
Jakan, too. Our captains can hold the dock.
All Flags Castle.
To the door.
Let's show them who the real Sigma is. I'm the fucking Sigma icon. Call me fucking Cow Bateman.
Yes, dear, we saw.
On our Sigma
But
helmet.
where are the Alliance leaders? Friend, let's... I wanted to get the Alliance leaders safely behind the wards to Memorial Hall. Or perhaps even spirit them away on the ship. But I doubt we'd succeed at that trick a second time. You need to find the leaders and get them to Memorial Hall.
Alright, tell me about Memorial Hall.
Another relic of the All Flags Navy and the site of the peace talks. The Mages Guild cast protective wards around the hall to ensure the safety of the delegates. They should hold for a time. Take this medallion. You can't enter the hall without it.
Alright.
Defending the castle as best we can. We need to hold back the Ascendant Order as long as possible until Lord Bakaro arrives with help. If the Magus gets past us, you must protect the Alliance leaders. We'll buy you all the time we can.
Alright, well.
We need to protect the Alliance leaders.
Fucking off.
Where are they?
Scattered, I'm afraid. Queen Irene was with us, but there was a great rumble and screams from below.
I think I can go
She
down
ran to
here.
help.
Go, my dear. Make sure Queen Irene gets to Memorial Hall.
Yeah, let's fucking protect the Queen. For the Queen. Protect Queen Irene.
These beasts and the Order's druid allies threaten everyone in the castle. They must not get violent.
Man, this is something that I like about Queen Irene. Like, Queen Irene just feels like, you know, it's like a woman with fucking class. With this fucking elegant. That's what I like about her. You know what I like about most high elves.
Protect us from harm.
Cannot withstand the sword.
Good. Now, release the enemy back at us.
Cool, I got some approval with this
Head
belt.
is traced down to get to us. We're
sense
sitting
when the-
Ascendant Order ships in the loch, rogue knights and their druid allies inside the castle. They may have the numbers, but I say let them come. Together we will make them pay dearly for their victory.
Alright, we need to get you and the other leaders to Memorial Hall. The wards there can protect us.
As glorious as a fight to the death would be, I suppose I should try to survive. My subjects need me. But the others went in search of their own battles. Prince Ernskar headed up to the battlements. Track him down while I clear a path to the hall.
Alright, see you later, beautiful.
Find Ernskar, then look for Emmerich. He said something about dealing with the storm. We will gather at Memorial Hall, but understand this. I have no intention of hiding behind wards while others die to protect me. This queen fights her own battles.
Alright, let's go.
You know, Queen Irene seems like the kind of person I'd like to get an ale with.
You've already said that, Isabel. You said that a little while ago.
These stairs lead up to the battlements
Alright,
of Ernskar.
gotta go up
I'll clear a
here.
path to the hall.
Now, I should probably swap out some of my abilities. I think I will. Where's the soul stuff? Yeah, soul magic. Use magical burst instead of path of darkness. I only need path of darkness when I'm doing dungeons to like heal and proc one of my abilities with my sets. My Ullarian set. This is an AoE ability. It does quite a bit of damage. Kill things faster if you do this.
Ascendant Order rats just keep climbing up. Help me distract them.
Alright, we got a companion belt. I prefer a girdle. So uses heavy armor. Ever is a tank.
We have to do something. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad to see you. That ship approaching the pier is full of Ascendant Order reinforcements. We need to do something.
Alright, you and the other leaders need to retreat to Memorial Hall.
Not while we're all that stands between victory and death. If I abandon the battlements now, we'll be caught like wolves in a trap. I need you to deal with the vermin scaling the walls, while I prepare the ballista to attack that approaching ship.
Alright, well, I'll take care of those fake Sigma Knights and assaulting the battlements.
Good. Then I can use this ballista to destroy that ship. Just get down to the dock and keep these rats at bay long enough for me to smash those reinforcements out of the water. Then we can fall back to the hall.
Alright. Oh shit, I didn't.
Good.
Alright, there we go.
The door at the south end leads down to the dock. Keep them from scaling the walls, and I'll put this siege weapon.
Okay, so do I just have to go over here? Flags, West Dock. Assuming I just have to hold them off here. Gotta clear the docks, okay. Yeah, they just keep on coming. Alright, now I gotta find Hiking Emmerich. Okay.
Help him while I head to the hall.
There's Hiking Emmerich.
These evil druids are feeding the storm. That's better. Now it's a fair fight. Victory is ours, friend. But we shouldn't linger too long. We need a solid plan. Well fought, friend. If you're here, Lady Arabelle must be nearby. Now what does she have up her sleeve? If I've learned anything in my long association with Lady Arabelle, it's that she always has a plan in the works.
Alright, Lady Arabelle wants me to get you and the others to Memorial Hall.
Ah yes, the protected hall. I thought Lady Arabelle's arrangements were overly cautious. Events, however, reveal the wisdom of her actions. As much as I dislike hiding, we must deny our enemies an easy victory. Do you have an invitation medallion?
Yep, I do. Lady Arabelle gave me hers.
Then we should make use of the defenses she prepared. I'm sure she plans to launch a counterattack just like she did during Rance's siege of Wayrest. Why, she... never mind. A tale for another time. The door to the hall is on the south wall.
Alright, goodbye.
You talk to High King Emmerich so easily. Have you ever read some of his writing?
Nope, I haven't. I'm not a nerd like you, Isabel. I do things. I make sure people write about me, not the other way around.
As much as this galls us, this is the prudent course. The Ascendant Order can't breach.
You think yourselves safe?
Alright, all 3 leaders are with me.
Down on top of you.
Well, these are fucking magical soul bursts. Like fucking Super Saiyan.
Hiding in your hole. This shall be your tomb.
We can't stay here. He's trying to topple the castle.
I've just about had it with this Ascendant Magus. To the courtyard. Friend, join me.
Alright, let's fucking go then. Is it just gonna be me and High King Emmerich, or are all of us going? Oh no. He has like 2 little fire blizzards helping him. Alright, let me use my war horn.
You've met your match.
I'm like assuming this is probably the last boss.
There are none left to stand against us.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. It's not letting me attack him. Come on, is this like, is he bugged? Okay, there we go. Now I can attack him. He's summoning. I thought he was. Oh no, yeah, he did summon some lizards.
Well done.
Restore some magicka. Do some heavy attacks. Oh, he's just gonna teleport around. Let me attack him. Why can I not target you?
That's the end of that tale.
Yeah, it's weird that it's not letting me attack him when he's clearly not, like, teleporting around anymore. It makes this fight kind of annoying, honestly.
Focus your mind. Stay with me.
Buff everybody. Alright, he's almost halfway to being dead. I'm trying to see where the lizards are gonna come from. Maybe he's not gonna summon lizards. Oh no, he just summoned. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. Using my myself. Good thing I'm a fucking healer. Targeted Isabella with that. Isabel needs some healing. Lay our hands on it. Alright, summon it.
I'll deal with them.
Alright. There we go. We got rid of one of the. No, we got rid of both of them. Okay. Alright, there we go. He's dead. We killed the Ascendant Magus.
They are mighty and somewhat frightening.
Magus falls and his minions scatter. Cowards!
We cut down the Magus, but the Lord is still out there somewhere.
Yeah.
The Magus has fallen. We will deliver the same fate to his lord.
Our friend here made this victory possible.
Indeed. They got us to work together. Amazing. Now let's go find Lady Arabelle.
Right. Where's Lady Arabelle? She is through this door, it would seem.
There you are, dear. And with I admit I feared all was lost, as more of those rogue knights pressed onto shore. Then the castle's siege weapons unloaded on their ships, and the dark storm suddenly abated. Tell me, what actually happened in Memorial Hall?
The leaders and I defeated the Ascendant Magus. We used the siege weapons and stopped the storm.
I knew you were special the moment I saw you, my dear. The Ascendant Magus
My mom
hoped to
says I'm
topple
special
thrones,
too.
Yet instead his threat brought the Alliance leaders together. And you showed them peace is worth fighting for. Take this with my deepest thanks. Nothing about this peace conference has gone as planned, but the Ascendant Order might have given us something we didn't have before. A reason for the Alliance leaders to cooperate. Can I ask one more favor of you, dear?
Alright, well, what do you need me to do?
Lord Bacaro needs to hear about our victory at All Flags. He can stop mustering a counterforce, at least for now. Thanks to you, Count Damar's plan to decapitate the alliances has failed. The leaders are safe and
Alright, well,
Lord
I'll go talk to whoever it is you wanted me to talk to, I guess.
A drink and a meal.
Must have been tough getting captured by convicts on Eminence.
Good point, Iran. If you remember, he's only a prince.
And they're shit talking the Nord Prince.
Lady
Well,
Arabelle's associate. Well, I've been sending messengers throughout the countryside, but so far I've only managed to gather a handful of knights. I was about to send them the order to head out when I saw you approaching. Does this mean you have news from Lady Arabelle?
yes, the delegates are safe, the Ascendant Magus is dead, all Flags Castle is secure.
That's excellent news. My congratulations to you and Lady Arabelle. I'll still send the knights, but now their orders will be to shore up the castle's defenses, not rush into a war. But pray tell, where are the delegates now?
Lady Arabelle has secured them in Gonfalon Bay. There we go.
Of course. All Flags Castle must be half in ruins after what I can only imagine was a fierce and costly battle. I'll get with Lady Arabelle, and we'll thank the delegates for their patience. I do believe another celebration is in order, though.
Alright, what sort of celebration?
Don't be modest, friend. From what I already know of your exploits, I can only imagine the heroics you demonstrated at All Flags Castle. Inform Lady Arabelle. We'll gather at Gonfalon Palace to celebrate your courage and the safety of the delegates.
All right, I'll tell Lady Arabelle about your plans.
How often does someone get to save 3 realms? Did
well, do I have to like go back to the island, or are they? No, they're back at the manor, I suppose. The Mandrake Manor, or whatever it's called. I think that was the name of her house.
If you see a pawn shop, give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia.
Yep, that's where I gotta go, is the manor.
Here we go.
We were able to complete High Isles today.
Welcome, my dear. What news do you...
Can't imagine there's much else.
Lord Bacaro, dear? What did he say when you told him about our victory?
Lord Bacaro wants to hold a celebration at Gonfalon Palace. He wants you to make the arrangements.
An excellent idea. Lord Bacaro knows it's vital to bring the delegates back to the table. After recent events, their faith in diplomacy might well be suspect. But a party, that's something they can all agree on. Can I
what do you need
tell
me to
the
do?
delegates Lord Bacaro dearly hopes they can leave that to me?
Talk to the Alliance leaders. Where are they hanging out at? Okay,
Let's go.
one is in the temple over here. I wonder who's the one that's at the temple.
Magus Slayer!
Oh, it's
To what do
King
I owe this
Emmerich.
pleasure?
I was actually
Have I
expecting
thanked
it to
you
be
yet for
maybe
all you've
Queen
done?
Irene.
Not just for the alliances and Lady Arabelle, but...
Alright. I don't really care too much about this part of the
Fills
quest.
my heart with pride to know the High King knows something of our deeds.
So now we need to find the Prince and Queen Irene. We'll do the one that's out in about here first, I guess. I wonder who's over here. Is it Queen Irene or is it Prince Ernskar? Who knows? It's Queen Irene.
Hello, friend. Look, I've always loved the sea. Comes from growing up on Somerset, I suppose. But what can I do for you, my friend? Don't tell me there are more rogue knights threatening High Isle.
Lord Procaro has invited you to attend a celebration.
A party? Just another excuse to get me and Emmerich in the same room.
Man, she
very
really
well.
doesn't like him.
If we could face unprecedented danger together, we can probably survive sharing a few drinks and some food. And where will this gala event be held?
At the Gonfalon Palace.
That's probably for the best. It's close by. And All Flags Castle was quite a mess after the battle with the Ascendant Magus. It will take Lord Bacaro considerable effort if he plans to make it ready for the conference.
Alright, I'll see you there. I gotta
Most of
go.
the belongings are...
The stories I've heard about Queen Irene are incredible. I wonder if even half of them are true. Ready to ride.
Alright, let's go find Prince Ernskar. He's probably in the tavern since he's a Nord. He's probably getting drunk. That's just what Nords do. They can't help it. They can't help but get drunk all the time. Alright, seeing he's on the second floor.
Well met, friend. After the battles we endured, I was hoping to find a celebration. Unfortunately, this inn is as dead as the elk served at the Skull King's table. Have you come to drink with me,
No,
perhaps,
Lord
my friend?
Vicaro's invited you to attend a celebration.
Well, that's a welcome bit of news. Even a party full of royals and nobles has got to be better than this place. Wait, will Emmerich and Irene be in attendance? If they decline the invitation, I probably should as well.
No, they're gonna be there.
And it seems I have no other choice. I will attend Lord Bacaro's celebration, and if the festivities evolve into more serious
I'll see you there.
wait
I
until
gotta
the Skull
fucking bounce, my dude. Alright, let's go tell Lady Arabelle that they all accepted.
I can't believe it. An Ascendant Order sailed a fleet right into the lock. I heard there was a terrible battle at All Flags Island.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the banquet hall.
Hey, good looking. Lord Bacaro may have proclaimed that this was a celebration for the Alliance leaders, but everyone came out to see the hero who saved All Flags Castle. I'm impressed how fast the word got around, even if I may have had something to do with that.
Alright, is something else on your mind?
Just wanted you to know, I worked it out with Lady Arabelle. She considers my debt to her paid in full. I think she may have confused me with you, but I'll take it any way I can get it. So go in and enjoy the party. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Alright, well thank you.
I put on a few disguises, sure. And I'm glad everyone's safe, but all this hero stuff gives me a rash. I'm not supposed to attract so much attention. Anyway, Lady Arabelle wants a word with you before she starts the main event. She's waiting inside.
Alright, I'll speak to Lady Arabelle then.
Not my finest work, but I think this venue will do.
All the people.
I see you convinced our royal guests to come to our little gathering. Well done, dear. Now for the tricky part. Persuading them to stay for Lord Bacaro's talks. After so many perils, I suppose I couldn't blame them if they decided to leave.
Alright, the Alliance leaders agreed to attend the party, and I think they'll stay for the peace talks.
Excellent, dear. You saved Emmerich and the others from the Ascendant Order and ended the threat of the Magus. Plus, you salvaged the talks and restored the hope for peace. Take this. This is your day as much as anyone's. I have to address the crowd.
Alright, I guess we got a deck fragment for the card game or whatever, which I'm probably never going to use. Alright, well we completed the High Isles.
To celebrate the coming together of 3 great leaders. And to show our
courtly traveling
for the hero
attire.
who saved the delegates and kept our hopes for peace alive.
I want to see what that looks like. The costume.
On behalf of Lord Bacaro and the Society of the Steadfast, I ask our
it looks kind of meh,
to
be
enjoy
honest.
the celebration.
That looks okay. Champion of High
The
Isle.
Old Mary Dominion
Hey.
thanks our hero and promises to participate when the talks resume.
The Ebonheart Pact wholeheartedly agrees.
I'm glad Queen Irene said our hero, because I'm assuming that recognizes I'm a member of the Old Mary Dominion.
Hero and for Lord Bacaro.
Being their token
Well
Breton.
said, High King, and well said, Queen and Prince. Let the celebration begin.
Right. Well, that's fucking that. We completed
Because of
the
you, we might see an end to
High
this bitter,
Isle
stupid
stuff.
war. It's an honor to ride with
So
you.
I guess
and be
next
a
time we
blade in
play
your
this,
service.
we'll have to do this area right here. I'll have to get all the fucking sky shards and do all the side quests, I suppose. I think I'm probably just gonna do all the side quests off camera, but then I'll make sure I show off the main story stuff. Otherwise, it's just gonna fucking take forever. We'll never get done with it. But yeah, I'll just do all the side quests, collect all the sky shards off camera, and then after I get done with all that, eventually I'll do the MSQ here as well. And then I think the next part of the story will be here, the Telvanni Peninsula. And also technically going to Apocrypha. After that, it's the Westworld. This is the area where Skingrad is in Oblivion. But I think I still am gonna play. I am probably gonna just do some dungeons now. Hopefully they don't take too long to queue up for it, but I want to do Veteran Bloodroot Forge. Hopefully I get lucky and I get the bow. Then I won't have any reason to really go there anymore. But I am going to quickly teleport to Solitude, because it's usually where I like to hang out if I'm not really doing anything in the game. I'm just queuing up for stuff. I mean, you can usually find Cao in Solitude. So I don't know how long the queue is gonna take. Oh man, if it takes like fucking an hour, I'll just fucking end the stream, I guess. Yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna end the stream because it's like 9 p.m. There's probably not very many people queuing up. But anyways, yeah, thank you everybody for who showed up to finish off the High Isles main story area. And then I'll try and get done with all the side quests here as quickly as I can. And then we'll continue the storyline for the High Isles and stuff, so. Or this chapter, I guess. But anyways, I will see you later. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I don't know if I'm going to be streaming. I know I have church, technically. Around 4 p.m. my time, so I don't know what my plans are. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.